Who's out there? Who's out there? Who is it? What? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? What? You don't see them no more? What, did they make you mad? Did they make you so mad? What? Tell them. You tell them. Get him. Oh, there he is. I see him. He's back. Get him. Go get him. Go tell him. Go tell him. Tell him. Tell him. You go tell him. Go tell him you're mad. Say, what are you doing? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Silly dog. You're silly. Come here. Come here, buddy. What are you doing? What? You're so angry, aren't you? Yeah? Tell him how it is. Say, this is my house. Tell him, this is my house. So, I mean, this is the start of remodeling the kitchen. I need you to get all of that. Okay? This ain't gonna work, so I gotta use this, but that's okay. Now, let's see if I can get down in here. This is a hot mess. Because I want to make this. I want to make this just into open shelves. And yep, here comes the little helper, of course.
Well, you need two helpers.
He can't control himself.
Well, you guys both need, all three need hard hats.
I don't need a hard hat. Gizmo needs a helmet. All right, one last one up in here. Okay, there's that one. Now, let's see. Should be able to. You just love being right in the mix of this stuff, don't you, buddy? It's okay.
Gizmo!
Shoot. Not the easiest thing in the world to do right now. Hold on a second. Jeez. They're definitely pretty. I can't even see that one. Okay. So you can see what I'm doing. That is too many screws in it. And I'll get them, but it's a lot. And see how this is rounded off? We're going to take this out and it goes straight back here, straight back here. I'm sorry, I didn't know. My bad, my bad. Calm down. Anyway, we're gonna take the rounded out and just go straight back in the corner and make big shelves. So, I need to get that radius out so I can put just regular shelves in there. And I think we'll just leave it open because we're gonna redo all of this. And we're gonna put hardware, handles and stuff. But yeah, so that's where we're at. All right, go ahead. Put all that stuff in the back. It's just a little piece. It's okay. Jeez, dog. I see it. Turn it back on, get it done. Let's go. Okay, so I am starting the remodel of the kitchen, and I know it's going to take a while, so I'm just doing little bits and pieces here and there, and I'll cut it together and get things moving on it. But as of right this second, what you've been seeing is a little crazy. It's Saturday. We don't have a whole lot going on this weekend. My wife doesn't feel the greatest. Kids, not much she can do. So it's kind of a frustrating weekend where everybody's here, so they're kind of, getting on each other's nerves. But it is true. Even the dog is absolutely out of control. So I'm trying to not get on my wife's nerves because she's working at the kitchen table, and straighten it over a bit, while I'm right in the kitchen working. I don't know what that is, but regardless, we're getting this done. I wanted to do it for you guys. I don't want to really leave anything out. So there may be little pieces that I have to leave out, because if not, the video would be hours long, and I don't want to do that. So I just showed you the first part, and then I'm going to take some measurements, and I might leave the radius in there. I haven't decided yet, but it might be pretty cool if I could do that. So, yeah, here we go. So, turns out this bottom piece is set inside. So I can take these up, and I have a perfect template to create the radius shelves. Awesome. All right, ready? Don't worry about him, he'll be out of the way. But you're gonna probably have to use the hammer, so you're gonna have to use both hands. So, like I said, lots of fails. This is not a template that I can use. This is stapled from the outside and obviously underneath. So I'm gonna have to cut these off, and then I've got a center point, and I'm going to make the other shelves. Yep, that's what I have to do. All right, so that is part one, and as you can see, I got it cleaned out. I'm gonna go get some wood, and that was part one. So we're gonna stop here for now. I'm going to get my daughter in the shower because she hasn't had one since yesterday from skiing. Then we are going to run to hardware store, probably, I don't know, Lowe's or Home Depot, one of them, and get some wood and start building. Hey guys, so I went and picked up the materials for the cabinet that I tore apart in the kitchen, and this is what we're working with. I got 2 of these for the shelves. You can see that very well. How about that? As you can see, I can do a lot of carpentry skills. I've done carpentry, I've done drywall, I've done all kinds of, skilled labor jobs through my years. But I don't have like saw horses, stuff like that. I do have some nice saws, things, tools, but I use whatever I can get my hands on, which is if you can see it, a pumpkin bucket to cut stuff on if I have to, or in many cases I have used my recycling bin. I've used all kinds of stuff. But anyway, this is what we're doing right now. I'm gonna cut this thing up. Let's go. All right, so here's a rough of what it looks like. I still gotta pull it out, trim a little bit here, do a little bit here, do a little bit there. It's gonna be obviously centered up. The wife only wants 1 shelf in the middle instead of putting 2 in, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But I'm also going to put a edge, so there is a lip piece there, and obviously we'll have this shelf and this one for stuff. And I do have the doors, and they were stapled together to create, so it had a turntable. I may try to separate them and then do hinges so I can have a door that actually will hook and pull out straight and then close. We'll see. I might just leave it open and paint everything inside the same as the cabinets. We'll see. But for now, this is what's going on. I've still got to, raise it up, get everything straightened out a little bit, figure it all out. We'll have a little bit more here shortly. So here's,
Dad's dropping us off if you want to eat.
yeah, that's my wife. So here's the almost, not quite finished. I still got to caulk and do some gluing and nailing, but this is what it would look like. I put this lip in right here to match this one, and still not decided if I'm going to leave it open or put the doors on. We'll see. And all right, there you go. Finished installing, caulking, ready for paint. Looks pretty good. They're both, as you can see, just focus that, there we go. So, I'm still not sure if I'm gonna put the doors back on. Like I said, I may do them to where they fit and they're on hinges, and then this one, when you pull it out, it comes straight out to one big long door and it folds back in. Or I may leave it open and use it as like our liquor bottle area, so you can see what, like a little bar. We'll see how things go, but as you can see, it's ready for some paint. Yeah, we'll go from there. I gotta pick out the colors and hardware, get the doors off everything, start sanding and prepping, and get the crown molding for the top up here, as you can see. And we've got these, this, and this one, which is ready to come in the garage door. So, and that's where the island's gonna go. So we'll see how this goes, but that's it for this one. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, share, like, do it all. And I will make sure to keep you posted and updated when we start getting into the rest of the kitchen, especially after we start tearing everything apart to do the countertops, paint, and get all this stuff I just did painted, and get this kitchen to where it should be. All right, guys, thanks. See you on the next one.